Yeah, it's your boy Legacy, and we are back with another video for today. If you saw the last one, I know you're probably discussing it at the moment, but here's another one. This guy is attracted to balloons. Balloons. Hey, maybe he makes him into like a model, and let's just get into this.
My name is Julius. I'm 62
Hi,
years
Julius.
old, and I'm addicted to balloons.
You're addicted to balloons. That is such a sad picture. Just him in the middle of a whole bunch of...
My name is Julius. I'm 62 years old, and I'm addicted to balloons.
Why even have all those balloons? You can only do what you do with like one at a time, correct?
They're beautiful. They're soft, smooth, delicate. I have a connection with them. Intellectually, I know that balloons are not alive. But sometimes I wonder if it's my love for them.
He had to point that out. He had to point that out. You know, intellectually, I don't think the inanimate objects are alive. Come on now. But what I do think is that how I feel about them makes them alive to me. Nick, you crazy as hell. Crazy as hell.
Delicate. I have a connection with them. Intellectually, I know that balloons are not alive. But sometimes I wonder if it's my love for them that brings them to life.
Nope.
My first reaction was, wow, balloons, that's kind of strange.
Julius has been addicted to balloons for over 5 decades. It started when he was a child as an innocent attraction to the shapes and colors. Now Julius has filled his home with over 50,000 balloons and can't sleep unless he's surrounded by them.
I love all balloons, but I do have my favorites. I like the crystal clear, the transparent. You know, it's like a soap bubble. You know, you can see through it. I've got the long ones, the round ones, but my favorite is the spherical one. Why?
I would come in that man's house in the middle of the night and I would light that place up with with little BBs. Oh my goodness, I'd give him a heart attack in the middle of the night. Imagine all them joints popping at one time. Pop, 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 pop. Felt like Orville Redenbacher was in this joint.
I don't know. I guess it's like a guy that prefers blondes or brunettes.
Nope,
you know?
That's not the same.
Julius is so addicted, he even has an entire room dedicated to balloons.
This is my balloon sanctuary. I have magenta, purple, yellow, blue, red, and clear. And wherever I have a white one, I don't have many white ones, but I try to put the white ones in there, like there's a white one over there. And then I got some orange.
I can see.
And yellow.
What? Why is he
green.
Why is he telling us every color that we are currently looking at? You also got some lime. You also got some salmon. You also got some purple. Come on, man. We know. Just move on.
I try to alternate it to keep all the colors, you know, of the rainbow in there. One of my favorite balloons is the weather balloon. It's very delicate and soft and smooth. It's probably one of the softest balloons I've got. For me, the bigger the better. Of course,
you know what I've realized? I've realized that he describes each balloon the exact same way, but acts like they're different. From the small ones to the white ones to the big ones, he said the same thing. They're all soft, they're all clear, and they all are delicate. No, it's a balloon. Good.
An 8-foot balloon in this room, so I settled for the 5-foot, weather balloon. I guess
what the hell?
You could say it's more to love.
Well, I could fit inside an 8-foot balloon. Why?
I sleep in my balloon room every night.
I sleep in my balloon room every night. I wouldn't expect anything less.
When I wake up in the morning, it's like being in balloon heaven.
But Julius's obsession with balloons goes beyond shapes and colors.
Oh, goodness.
My love for balloons is also a sexual love.
Oh, my God.
When I see a beautiful balloon, my heart starts to flutter, and I get aroused. I'll take a 12-inch and I'll inflate it to 11-inch. That way it can take a lot of abuse. I'm holding one.
Bro, where is this about to go? He said, I'll take a 12-inch one and then deflate it to 11 inches so it could take more abuse. Sir, we're abusing balloons. Why? We are sexually abusing balloons. Why? I don't know how much more of this I want to see, dog. But we gonna let it be, dog.
I'll kiss it. And it's like being in
I'll
heaven.
kiss it.
I mean, don't you like to hug and kiss the woman that you love?
What you gonna stop doing, sir, is comparing balloons to women. That's what you gonna stop doing. Don't try to rationalize your weird stuff. Don't know. No. Lunar is a nickname for people with a sexual fetish for balloons. Why is there names for this? I hate feet. I hate feet.
But there's two
Get the feet
groups
out my face.
of the lunar group. You got the poppers that get aroused by popping balloons, and you got your non-poppers.
Knob poppers?
I'm a non-popper.
Julius's addiction to balloons started when he was hospitalized at just 4 years old.
My mother come to visit one time, and she gave me a real nice blue balloon. But that night, the nurse grabbed it, and I heard the balloon pop. So after she left, I just cried myself to sleep.
Since then, the sound of a balloon popping devastates Julius, and he even rescues balloons he believes to be in danger.
He rescues balloons like they are stray animals? Bro, I know he would have a ball seeing the Goodyear blimp.
Do what I call a balloon rescue. When they set them out early in the morning, they're really beautiful. And as the sun bakes on them, they get really dull, misshapen. I feel, like I give them a second chance at life.
But Julius doesn't share his extreme love for balloons with many people.
He's sharing it with a lot right now.
My family. My wife thinks it's strange.
Bro, I know y'all can get mad at me for stopping it all the time, but how can you say he doesn't share it with many people and he made a show about it? Well, not a show, there's an episode on the show called My Strange Addiction about it. You're doing this wrong. You're doing it wrong.
But she accepted.
Julius' wife refused to partake. No, shucky ducky.
The fact that he feels like he has to keep it a secret definitely points that there is a problem.
I see nothing wrong with loving balloons, not hurting anybody. It's not dangerous, and I have no desire to change.
Today, his nephew, who's also an addiction counselor, wants to confront the issue and convince Julius to see a therapist.
I've heard through the family a little talk about your balloons, about your balloon room.
So what kind of questions do you have?
What do you get out of your balloons emotionally?
When I inflate them, it seems like they come to life for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that there was some physical attachment to these balloons, maybe sexually.
There's sexual overtones to it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it that gives you that sense? Is it a smell or a feel?
It's all of it. It's all of it. It's the feel, the smell,
the looks.
The looks.
How do you have this?
Go any further into that?
Okay.
How do you have this conversation
maybe
seriously?
Something wrong?
Nope.
Nope.
You know,
Nothing.
Nothing wrong. Just like kiss on me a balloon there once in a while.
Things hidden.
Nope.
Especially something like this. There's obviously a problem.
No.
Do you think you'll ever give it up?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
No.
Definitely
Stuck
no.
my ways,
Definitely
Billy.
no. Hell, I've been doing it too long.
Wow.
Yeah, you've been doing
So
it
how
longer
long
than you
have
had
you
it.
been doing? How many years altogether do you have collecting these balloons?
Oh, collecting them, I started when I was about 8.
Okay. All right. So you're
Okay.
62 now,
All
so
right.
that's what? 40 years?
Hey, a couple more than 40.
Quite a
About
bit of
48, right?
energy, time and energy. Do you spend a lot of time and energy during the day with them?
No.
Or just sometimes go up and...
Well, sometimes I'll rescue them, like at a, car dealership. Then I'll spend a little time, if they're still floating, I'll let them float until they fall. If they're already, fallen, then I'll untie them and powder them, put them in a bag.
When you say powder, what?
Talcum powder.
Talcum powder.
That keeps them from sticking together.
Okay. All right. Do they ever go bad or anything?
Oh,
like that?
yeah, if I don't take care of them.
So when you take care of them, it's involving talcum powder and
desiccant in a Sealamil bag. Y'all, I'll be.
Why, why is there so much spit on the other dude's lip? Every time he speaks, there's a line of spit that comes up and down. Sorry if you didn't notice it before, but damn, bro.
Take care of them.
So
look, every time he talks, that is
involving talcum powder and
desiccant in a Sealamil bag. Y'all, I'll be showing you.
Okay.
And I've got some that's over 40 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
That man has 40-year-old balloons.
Does it cost a lot of money doing this?
No, I don't think so. There's people that spend more money buying guns.
Have you ever thought about going and talking to somebody?
I mean, you could rationalize anything like that. I mean, if you like have a stripper problem and you spend like $100,000 on strippers in a week, you could always be like, well, at least I'm not the guy spending $300,000 on cars in a week. You can always rationalize stuff to yourself. That don't mean you're not crazy as hell.
Problem.
Right.
So
you do have a problem.
Concerned. Everybody's trying to
make
me
me
think
problem.
like I got a problem. I don't.
Yeah.
Give it up.
You're right. You don't have one. You are the problem.
They're just strictly out of love and concern, and I don't want you to think that there's anything else in that. Would you be willing to go and talk to somebody?
Did we not just talk?
Okay. I've seen a psychologist before, and about the only thing he said to me is, well, you're not hurting anybody, so why worry about it?
That's what the psychologist said? So your psychologist heard that you were having sexual intercourse with inanimate objects, aka balloons, and holding them for 40 plus years, and you are attracted to them, etc., 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 and his or her response was, it's not hurting nobody, you'll be fine. Get rid of the whole therapist. You gotta throw that whole muck out the door. Bro, anyway, this is crazy, bro. I don't even know what to say to this. Don't you go play with balloons. And you, I ain't get to tell you this in the last video, but if you watch that last video, you leave your Mini Cooper alone. You leave him alone. Goodbye.